Subscribe our channel for daily technology and smartphone videos.
Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we will see OnePlus 6 battery life on new OxygenOS 5.1.6. 4 days back they have released new OxygenOS version for the OnePlus 6 device, which consists of portrait mode as well as battery life improvement, and they have specifically mentioned regarding the improvement in battery life. So I have performed almost 3 battery cycles on this OnePlus 6 device starting from day 1, and I have captured all the screenshots every 25% of battery drain, and I will show you all those screenshots so that you will get a rough idea about how much battery life you will get in OnePlus 6 OxygenOS 5.1.6. So if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to our channel. So without any further delay, let's get started. So friends, these are all the screenshots which I have captured for the battery performance test, and let's start with the first screenshot. So here at first I have charged my device to 100%, as you can see over here. Moving down to 74%, you can see I got a total battery life of 6 hours and 44 minutes and screen on time of 2 hours and 29 minutes, which is again a good screen on time. Again, moving down to 50%, you can see I got a battery life of almost 15 hours, almost 16 hours, and screen on time I receive is almost 4 plus screen on time. And this particular test is purely on Wi-Fi, so there is no mobile data has been used. Again, for 25%, you can see total battery life I have received is almost 21 hours, and screen on time which I have received is 6 hours and 20 minutes. And moving down to 5%, this is the first battery cycle, and as you can see I got a total battery life of almost 1 day, that is 24 hours, and total screen on time I got is almost 7 hours and 52 minutes. So it is as good as 8 hours of screen on time. And these all are my activities, as you can see: WhatsApp, Prime Video, voice calls, YouTube's. And this is the battery graph. As you can see, I was using camera a little bit and a GPS, and all the time it was connected to Wi-Fi. And I was surfing a video on Amazon Prime Video for almost 2 hours, YouTube for almost again 2 hours, and voice calls for 42 minutes. So by including all these applications, I got a battery life of almost 8 hours of screen on time. Again, I charged my device to 100%, and this was the second battery cycle, and this is also purely on Wi-Fi, and a little mobile data has been used. Almost 3 to 4 hours of mobile data has been used. So you can see at the midnight it was at 76%, and I was testing overnight battery drain during this time, and to my surprise, morning 9:32 it was at 66%. So almost 10% battery drain occur during midnight, and it was very shocking to me because generally it does only 2 to 3%. So what I did, I go to the Google Play services and delete all the cache data from there, and again from the recovery mode I delete all the cache data, and this issue has been fixed, and I will show you in the next screenshots. Now battery moving down to 50%, you can see I got a total battery life of almost 15 hours and screen on time of 4 hours and 35 minutes. And these are my battery graph for the 50%. Again, battery drained down to 25%, and you can see I got a battery life of almost 21 hours and screen on time of 7 hours and 15 minutes. Again, for battery drained down to 9%, and as you can see I got a total battery life of almost 1 day and 1 hour, and screen on time is almost 8 hours and 42 minutes. Again, this is a very good screen on time, and considering I am using mostly on Wi-Fi data and a fixed brightness level of 30 to 40%. And these are all my activities which I use on my day-to-day basis, like torrent, YouTube, Prime Videos, Facebook, and all this stuff. For YouTube, I almost stream 1 hour and 57 minutes. For Prime Video, again 1 hour and 41 minutes, and voice calls for only for 18 minutes, and Facebook for almost 1 hour. And this is my graph which shows that I am almost connected to the Wi-Fi all the time. I use camera a little bit, GPS a little bit. Apart from this, there is nothing much. So I got almost 8 hours and 42 minutes of screen on time, and this was the second battery cycle. Now moving down to third battery cycle, which is at 100%. Again, I charge my battery to the 100%, and in the midnight it was at 92%. And again, I was testing standby battery drain because previously it was 10%, and again then I cleared my Google Play services cache data, and I got my results in the morning 9:33. It was at 89%. So only 3% battery drain occur, which is expected in this OnePlus 6 device. Again, battery drained down to 75%, and as you can see, I got a total battery life of 12 hours and 51 minutes, and screen on time is almost 2 hours and 53 minutes. Again, battery drained down to 50%. You can see a total battery life of almost 19 hours, and screen on time is 4 hours and 52 minutes. I got a little more screen on time because I was streaming a video quite a lot in this particular section. Again, moving down to 25%, as you can see, I got a total battery life of 1 day and 1 hour, and screen on time is 7 hours and 24 minutes. Again, drain down. Again, this was a screenshot I took to see a battery drain overnight, and at 1 a.m. midnight it was at 21%, and in the morning it was at 18%. So only 3% battery drain overnight. Again, drained down my battery completely to 9%, and as you can see, our total battery life is 1 day and 10 hours, and total screen on time is 8 hours and 45 minutes, which is a very good screen on time. And these all are my activities. I was using camera very heavily. Apart from camera, I was using a Prime Video, YouTube, MX Player, all this stuff. And this is my battery graph. As you can see, I was using a camera over here, and no GPS has been used. Camera for almost 25 minutes, voice calls for 45 minutes, Prime Video for almost 2 hours, and these are the MX Player for almost 1.5 hours. So as you can see, I receive very good screen on time between 8 hours to 9 hours. And let me remind you that I was using a consistent brightness level of 30 to 40%. Location service was disabled most of the time and only used whenever required. And apart from this, I didn't use any greenify application or as such, but I use default dose mode, which is the aggressive dose mode. And again, I disable background activities. As you can see over here, I disable background activities for all the applications. So following some basic tips, I receive a very good screen on time. Again, if you are using a mobile data consistently, then you will get roughly around 6.5 to 7 hours of screen on time on this new update. So guys, that's it for today's video, and I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to our channel. We will see in the next upcoming video. Till then, thank you very much and see you soon.